All right, welcome back to everybody's favorite show. How is my girlfriend doing this? So we have here our first contestant. Why don't you say your name? Alyssa. Alyssa's here, and she's got her Spectrum deck. Is that how you say that? Spectrum. And she's coming, and she's gonna take your cubes. So let's watch. She's cool.
I'm gonna lose every match.
I don't have your Spectrum deck, but that's what I should have popped up. If we were professional YouTubers. We have Destroyer for Infinite. It's similar to her deck. She's not running Mojo. She's not running Colossus. And she's not running Destroyer. She's got Onslaught. I don't even think you have Chavez, right? You don't have Chavez in this, do you? She's got Namor for sure. I know that one. Fantastic's in here. Namor, Onslaught. There's uno, dos, tres. So do you have Chavez or do you have something else that I'm not thinking of?
I don't have Chavez. No.
So what are you running that I'm not thinking of? Is it already on board right here in your hand and then we're just not?
Blue Marvel.
You run Blue Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. That is her deck. It is similar to what's here, but it's not what's here. I think. Hold on. Let me see if I can safely change this and then not affect. What's something I don't really run Mojo too often. So Mojo. All right. Let's see here. Pinky and the Sand deck. I'm kind of surprised. No. Alright, yeah, no, I'm gonna have to post that in my... I have a little group chat with myself of all my decks. So that way I can copy and paste them with ease. So I think I'm gonna do that once you're done with this one. Alright, so let's see here. So she's got the Peak. The Peak swaps some stuff. It's a little bad for that Warpath. So what's your plan? You're just not gonna play the Warpath now? Okay, what did you hide under the Dark Dimension? Capitan America. Captain America. Well, you can put... No, I'm not going to help. Because that's what happens. I go, ooh, here's an idea. And then you just go, okay, Zach. And then you do it. But you're not actually doing what I think. That's not what I was going to do. I was thinking Claw or Blue Marvel in the middle for that, like, gigantic other lane presence. Hey, look, see? He knew. Well, now you can match him. And he won't be expecting it. What the fuck? He's running the same deck! Almost card for card. It looks like he's running my version, but like with Fantastic instead of Mojo, because he's got Colossus. Hold on a minute. And he's got the armor? You run armor, right? Mm-hmm. You'll run armor because I told you to run armor. He's probably running armor because he's probably doing the Destroyer one. So he's probably not going to play armor or Destroyer because he's got the claws. They would get popped. What are we expecting here? What did you do?
Spectrum in the middle.
Oh, bet. Oh, that's good. Except it's not going to hit any of the right ones. But she's got more power than the claw, so I think you win. Amazing. How does she do it? Oh, they stole the middle. But Blue Marvel's coming out, giving them all +1. So you're going to tie the middle. 29 to 14. 8, you lost. Yeah.
You're so funny.
What a game. Ooh. Roller coaster woman over here. All right, we're going to take a quick timeout. Or apparently not. We are not going to take a quick timeout. My woman's rocking and rolling into the next one. She doesn't give a fuck if you know where her deck is.
I could tell you.
But it's nice to have it up top at all times so you can just like look without.
Dr. Daddy.
C97. All right. Let's get the mouse out of the way. I guess we could bring you friends, honey. It's just you're tiny. All right, so they're throwing down Daredevil. I'm actually going to charge my iPad. Just gonna... Yeah, I'm at 17. Fuck! I meant to copy the deck. All right, load it back up. I'll do it again. Oh, pay no attention to this. This can just fuck off real quick. There we go. Pay no attention to this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Watch, the computer's going to crash or something. There we go. Oh, beautiful nothingness. I never do like the phone one anymore, you know. So the phone's usually on the side doing something else. So I don't need it. Like, and I usually put your deck here, but who needs that, right? My woman says you don't need to know my cards.
Why don't you pull up the little thingy?
What?
The thing that you use for the leak? The little box.
What box?
The little text box.
What text box? Oh, I see what she's saying. She wants me to pull up a notepad. You know what? We could do that, can't we? All right, so this is... Oops. It's a good thing she didn't see that. Expect the rum.
You still smoke when you're wrong.
Oh, that's where the A went. Originally, I had Alyssa. Wait, never mind. Anyway, so all right. So what's first on the list? Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I would assume Ant-Man. Armor, I know is in there. Obviously, Capitan, my boy, is in there. Here, can we get this fuck out of the way for a second? Hold on.
Armor, Captain America,
Cosmo.
Cosmo.
What I can see, Claw and Onslaught. Obviously, there's gonna be some stuff in between, like Warpath. Right. Spectrum is at 6'5", I believe. So she's gonna be here.
Oh, it's Agatha.
It was Agatha all along. Agatha Jean Grey, that's my deck. And Cosmo, you fuck. Stealing my thunder. I think Cosmo Mental's good. No? Stop him? But you might as well throw it down. It's the last turn. You have priority. You just stop whatever play that they got going on, right? What am I missing?
Namor.
Namor. Ugh. Why? Why do you run Namor? What is he, a 4/5? Wait, so is Warpath. Yeah? No. Yeah?
He's a
4/6?
4/6.
4/6. Namor. Okay, what else? Okay, so Juggernaut can't move. Good. What would have given you a lane anyway? Yeah, I don't know what their plan was with that kind of Agatha deck, but whatever.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Oh.
I'm worried.
Man.
I run Iron Man, don't I? It makes me question my own deck. I don't even know my own deck. This is probably my most consistent deck ever.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yes, that was one I did forget. Okay, so he's Iron Man. Mr. Fantastic is a 3/2, so he's going to be a 4.
Blue Marvel.
Oops. Blue Marvel is a 5/3, so he's going to be here. Is that everyone?
Yep.
Got him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, what does that mean in English?
I don't know.
It means 12. We're good. We're good to go. You really don't know?
Obviously, I know.
Oh, okay. I was trying to make the joke that I don't know, but like, it was too obvious. Sometimes I do count in Spanish, and then I'll go, yeah, I don't know.
How high can you count in Spanish? I didn't think you'd make it past 10.
Wow! She didn't think, wow!
Greg.
No,
that definitely does not say Greg.
GE36. Oh, I can count to 20 easily.
No.
I say easily, but I can get to 10 easily. I can struggle to 20. I could. Is there a point? Nope.
Is there a point to you knowing how to count to 20 in Spanish?
I don't think so.
Did you take Spanish?
I did. I took Spanish, like, basically.
Did you take German?
No, I never took German. I took Spanish in high school, Spanish 1 and 2, but I also took Spanish, like, not preschool, maybe preschool. I don't fucking know. Didn't they? No, they couldn't have, right? Was there Spanish? The Spanish teacher for my kindergarten, first grade, and second grade had a son, and he went to my preschool. So I think I knew her then, but she wasn't. I don't think I had. The preschool was hard to remember. I had this one time we were in preschool where we started just walking through the forest, and then they were like, "Look, Zach, it's your house." And then I must have woken up because that couldn't have happened. That wasn't a real thing that happened. That must have been a dream. So like my memories from preschool are so like, did that really happen, or did we walk to my house?
Why would
Exactly. Like we wouldn't walk to my house, so like that must have been a dream. But like it feels so. My point is, I don't remember if she was a teacher or not. If I don't think so. That's my dad. Call my dad right now. Okay, so I'm saving the destroyer deck for if we ever do this again. I can have it up. There we go. Also, I should have already had that in case I ever wanted to delete the deck. I mean, I guess the deck is arguably my most consistent deck, so I probably wouldn't ever get rid of it. Flip-flops. Who wears flip-flops? I wear flip-flops.
who wears shorts?
Yep,
Shorts.
that's what. Joe. Season 4. Episode like 28-ish, 9-ish. Oh, good. See? I should just not watch. Huh?
Do you want to check?
No, I don't want to try. What's this show called again, guys? How does she do it?
I think it was How Does My Girlfriend Do It?
How does my girlfriend do it? I'm not my own girlfriend. That would be weird. That would be...
I want you to try it so you know it's not
Probs.
that bad.
I don't like Namor.
She's fine.
We could play a game. It's in my head. I'm going to be doing different turns, and then we'll see who won at the end. See, I wouldn't have put the armor there.
You can keep track of that, though?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
I was thinking armor metal because nowhere is a good stopper of destroy decks, but the Cosmo on the right is what I would do. Yeah. So my armor would be in the middle. That's their only difference so far.
That's where Namor goes.
It would have been really good to stop the hood getting popped though, because watch, they're gonna do destroy shit right now, and you stop them from the left and the right. Oh, okay. So that still would have happened anyway. And they got their demon off. So that was their play, not to destroy the hood, but to move him to your side. Okay, so now Namor does not have his... Yeah, that would have been a good Namor lane. I understand what you're saying now. See, I don't even think Namor stuff, because I don't run Namor. So it's hard for me to like, oh, that's a good Namor play, because I wouldn't fucking even have him in a deck, ever. So, you know. But, you know, good on you, being the top percentage of people who run him. Because I don't... Like, you probably contribute to his stats. You understand that, right? Like, all right, let's see here. All right, so she's got the armor down. Sentry's effect's not going off. That's good. Yeah, it's smart on their end. All right, so what's your plan there for winning the middle? You still threw down the Namor? I'm surprised by that. Yeah, no, I would have abandoned that lane. That 6 power would have been better off on the left or something. But I wouldn't have had the armor there. I would have had the armor in the middle. Yes, yeah, I'm already thrown off. I wasn't paying enough attention. Just trying to set up Agatha on Josh's account. So Spectrum's effect is, first of all, not going to go off. But even if it did go off, it would only add 2 more power to the middle. So the mill's gone. Even with Claw, can't reach it. Claw Onslaught would be good, but you got the armor and the rock in the way. Where'd the rocks come from? Oh, debris. Man, fuck their deck. Their deck is so, like, toxic. And you already snapped? I'm surprised you snapped on this one. Well, that's a loss. That was a walk away one. She's sticking in. She's a trooper.
I always stay.
Everything's going down by 1. No, it's not. Why isn't it? Oh, Luke Cage. Oh.
Or is
No, it's not on reveal. Yeah. Is it ongoing? Nope, no, we'll never know. You never walk away? That's a clear walk away one. Again, this is why the show exists. How does my girlfriend do it? How the fuck did you get 20 ranks in one day?
I don't know.
I don't know either. That's why we're watching this. All right. So Shovel is up.
Short.
Oh, I got a pimple and stuff on the computer, see the screen? But it looked like it was like on my forehead, right there. See, wait, there. See it? Right there. You see it? See it right there?
Wow, that could not have been better.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, the armor, or not armor though, Iron Man. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. They're clogged. They snapped or you snapped?
I snapped.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. I see them playing till like turn 5 though. They're gonna see what they can do. Because they throw down Khazar and like Onslaught. It's not too terrible. But like they're clogged now. They can't do anything over there. That's good. What are they doing? They're going Khazar. Okay, so everything's going up by 1. That's pretty good. You got a solid 8 and a 9. Yeah, if you could Cosmo the middle, that would help you a lot. Oh, they just snapped. They're probably going to Patriot. They're probably going to Patriot. And you don't have that Cosmo. Patriot Mystique. Everything's going up by another 4. There are going to be a bunch of 6s. Yeah, you might actually lose. Hold on here. Blue Marvel. Okay, so no Patriot Mystique. It's probably just going to be Patriot then.
They have a priority anyways.
Mm-hmm. Not, but I meant for turn 6. Because if the Cosmo was down on that turn. Okay, so, yeah. What's the place winner?
I don't know.
Abandon left for Scherzies. Expect the Patriot is going to add 8 to the right, so 20. So you need 1 more point on the right there. So playing Spectrum would get you 2 points over on the right. That would probably win you the right. So you got to win the middle at that point. Playing Patriot is 1 point to the middle. Yeah, the Spectrum should win your game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Spectrum or Blue Marble is the play. You're going Onslaught.
Ooh, that's my favorite Onslaught.
Never mind, you lost. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It was close. And another 8. How does my girlfriend do it?
I don't know.
See, that one I would have stayed in because I would have been a little bit confident. It looked good. Man, it sucks when the Ultron clogs them and they still beat you. I've definitely had that before. And in fact, I think we're now 2 for 2 in games I've been sort of associated with that they had an early Ultron, clogged the whole board, and they still won. So maybe it's not that as bad as it seems. It seems really bad. Like, oh, now I can't do things. But I guess that's your ultimate play anyway. You get the Onslaught too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's not that bad.
I don't like it.
Feels dirty. All right. Wakandan Embassy. All right. So what is my girl getting? She's going to pass. She's got nothing to play.
I'm sleepy.
She's sleeping.
How long do I have to do this for?
Till you rank 100. So I'm just looking at this right now. If we separate this space, 2 spaces between, this first set are ones that are 1 to 3 costs, and then these are 4 through 6 costs. I feel like you have one too many. Like maybe you take out Namor for Mojo. Would probably be a deck I would feel more comfortable with.
To get rid of my
Namor is the first one on the chopping block.
I want to replace
100%.
him with Orca.
Orca's worse. You're gonna have 3 6 costs.
You're just a hater.
I am definitely a hater of Namor. Because, like, Namor is only good with the Spectrum synergy. That's it. What can he be by himself? What does he gain? 5? So he goes to 11. Plus the Spectrum, he's a 13. That's okay. Yeah, I guess that's okay. But he needs to be in a lane by himself, which means to do the Warpath, you're going to have 1 lane with 1 card, which is similar to the Destroyer. But Destroyer has, what, 2 more points? 1 more point? What's Destroyer? 14 or 15? I think he was a 16, so now he's 15. So Destroyer, without Spectrum, is 4 more points. 2 more cost. Oh, shit. That's a cool Iron Man. That it's a 5/2. Doubling, so that's instantly a 4, and anything else you play there. Nice, nice. I like that Captain America and Iron Man have some interesting synergy. It's pretty cool. Did they set up Wong and then you played Cosmo? I wasn't paying attention. I was just busy shit talking Namor. Who you didn't play, by the way. I just want to point that out.
I don't use him every time.
I'm just saying.
Sheesh.
He would be the first one out if this was my deck. 100%.
God.
See, that's what you can tell. I didn't make this deck.
Hater.
I am definitely a hater of Namor. He doesn't work.
He works for me.
Doesn't work for me. I'll tell you that.
I think you should try it.
Nah. Because I'm not gonna run him. That's if you give me your phone, I'm not gonna play him. But good job. That was really cool. Nope. Ooh, you only won by 1 in the middle. That's close. Fucking close. Yeah. Cosmo is so good. So good. Nice. Nice.
It's your turn.
It's my turn. I'm not gonna play Namor.
You gotta give him a chance.
I don't understand how he would be good. Except, like, Citadel. You throw him on the Citadel, he's going to double himself. Or not double himself. He's going to get an extra 5. He's going to be 10. Make him a 16 by himself. Sure, fine. Way too situational.
You play him on the right, and then you play Claw in the middle, and then you do Onslaught.
But... Okay. I can see that. I can see that working.
It works all the time.
Not my armor. Hey, what kind of Cyclops was that? I didn't even get to click on it. That's kind of... I guess it was the normal. It didn't have the effect, you know? Okay, so that's better for him to get the float. Alright, so my plan is Capitan. No, it was not the normal, because it's the... Dang.
So
all the cards to get? That's dirty.
So when you are playing against someone with
High Evolutionary,
you get their effect?
Yeah. Because it's their card. High Evolutionary locks the card's effects in the deck, right? And you're getting one of their cards, so it makes sense.
So then why...
Because it didn't unlock those ones. The card I got, look at it. Get a copy of a card in your opponent's hand, right? You're thinking of like the hub giving you Shocker and you're running High Evolutionary. It doesn't get its effect because it wasn't in the deck at the start. And it's not a copy of a Shocker that was in your deck at the start. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Doing great. So I want to throw Cosmo down somewhere, but I'm not sure where yet. This is turn 3. I'm just going to throw Capitan with it. So I can try and fill up that lane. It's probably going to be... Ooh. Oh, no. My Hulk that I stole from you. Well, had I thrown Cosmo down, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So, I mean, I still have 614. It's not bad. But more effective would probably be Onslaught. So I'm thinking Cosmo right, Claw, and Onslaught left. That would be a pretty big left. Okay, so let's look at this. Captain America is 6, plus 2 is 8. Ant-Man is 4, plus 2 is 6. So 6 and 8 is 14, plus Claw is 6 would be, what did I say, 14? So 20. Then Onslaught would make it 27. Okay, wouldn't get the plus 2 buff. But he would then double Captain America and Ant-Man and Claw. Claw is going to be the 12 in the middle. Right, that sounds pretty good. Captain America would go up another 3. Ant-Man would go up another 3. So that's 6 more to the 27 would be 33. So 33 left. 12 middle, 3 right.
It's way too much math.
Yeah, I'm thinking I should have done Cosmo middle. But we'll see. They're playing High Evolutionary, but the throw Daredevil in there is kind of weird. Ooh. Iron Man. That's a wrench. That is a wrench.
Okay.
I think we stick to our guns. I like how Namor doesn't even show up. He knows.
He's scared.
He knows.
Scared.
Zach's not even gonna play me. I'm confident winning left. I'm not confident winning middle or right. That's my issue. But the Cosmo at least forces them to have to play there if they want to overtake it. So I'm just going to send Claw. It's fine, whatever.
They can do their Hulk there.
Yeah. I don't expect that. I expect one of their lower cards right now on the Cosmo. Oh, no. They're probably going to... What they want to do is build up the middle and the left. Okay, so what do we got? What do we got? They're going for a claw. Okay, so they just stole right. Right's gone.
Oh, they got your claw?
Yes, they did. I just realized that too. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so we don't play anything middle. Nebula goes up by 2. That's 11. So we'll win it. But they're expecting us to play left because of Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So they might abandon left. Go for right. Go for middle. I have a weird sense that actually is okay. This is also good too. To stop Nebula's increase would keep them at 9. Spectrum adds 5 to here. It would be 11. And then I add 6 to the left, makes it 22. 2 to the right makes it 5. I don't expect to win the right anyway. I'm kind of, at this point, abandoning the right. Because I can't Spectrum the right. It just doesn't work. Blue Marvel left wouldn't be good. This is the basic, but I don't think it wins it. I'm kind of thinking Pig middle would win middle and then not play. I just don't. I think if there's a few.
You're putting so much more thought into this than I ever have in my life.
And that's good and bad because sometimes I'll overthink it, you know. Sometimes I'll go, oh, wait a minute, this is what they're new. And I'll predict it so fucking hard and you know, just completely stop it. But we'll see. We'll see.
You didn't...
I clicked on turn. Your phone just died.
Oh my god.
We'll never know! How long until your phone turns back on?
Can you log in on...
On the iPad that's charging? Woman, there's a reason I charge my phone when I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 50.
Remember?
That's probably too early.
Remember when we were doing the first video when you said, okay, with low battery? The first one you said, okay, with low battery.
That's true, it did pop up. Were we even in a game yet? Fuck, I just want to see the ending. Do you know... We can use the video to see what you were at ranking-wise. I just want to know what they do. Is it still casting? It looks like it's still casting. Hold on. Do we see the logo? No, the logo's not there. Come on, motherfucker. You got enough battery to do shit. Let's do shit. I 100% play you. 2%. Low battery. Oh, you think? Do you? Okay. Just hurry up, because I shouldn't have done this. I should have worried about...
Did you unplug it?
No, it's plugged in.
Oh, okay.
Why is it not?
No, it was just... I was like, oh, why are you rushing?
Because, like, the game might just disappear at some point. That's what happens usually when, like, you get kicked. Like, you'll go back and... Okay, reconnect the game. Oh, it's up there anyway. It's there. Alright, catching up on changes. We fucking won. We fucking won. You can suck it, Mr. I Am Lucas. Look at that. Barely winning the middle. Like I said, if they do nothing middle, we have it. Okay, so I just wanna look at this from other perspectives. Had we done Pig middle, would have lost. Right? Because they went for 28 and we were at like 19 or something like that, I think. So Pig middle would have lost. Spectrum middle, what was the math? Would have added 6 to the left. I think we still would have lost. But the Nebula wouldn't have gone to 2, so it would have been 9. So we would have won the middle, lost the right. Okay, other option, Blue Marvel left would have also lost. Yeah, no. We did the only play that could have won that game. The way that they played their Hulk. Amazing. They had no idea. Yeah, thanks. Huh? Is it bedtime now? What time is it? 7:30? What happened to Fortnite? Lily, who I haven't told yet, is going to be so sad to find out we're not doing the thing that we planned on doing. We fucking won.
Good job.
See, Hive Illusionary's not that good. Like, it's a good, solid, fun deck, but it's not OP, and it's not the best thing ever. I hate how it just keeps getting nerfed. They nerfed the thing, but it's also kind of a buff. I actually kind of like it. But the fact that they're trying to nerf it more is upsetting to me.
What did they do to the thing?
The thing now has to hit different cards.
Oh, yeah, guys.
So, like, it's actually good for Abomination. Because I'll have games where there's 3 cards, and he'll hit the same one 3 times, so then it really only hit 1 card. And then my Abomination only goes down by 1 point. Where
I feel like it usually only hits 1 card for me.
I've had it hit 2 in that same kind of situation where there's 3 cards. I'm like, come on, please hit all 3. Uno, dos, tres. So you know what I'm saying? No? Saying no. Anyway, so on today's episode of How Does My Girlfriend Do It, we tried. We put ourselves in her shoes, and we did not play anymore. Do you think you would have played that game differently? Is what you said, right? Do you think? Well, you said you wouldn't put that much thought into it, math-wise.
Yeah,
and so on.
I probably would have done what you did.
Are you saying I overthink so much?
Yeah, I do. I say that.
That would be really interesting. Jesus actually said that yesterday. He wants to do a test where he wants, because he says that him and I have different play styles. He wants to put a test between him and I, the same setup, against the same person, doing the same moves. No, I guess they wouldn't do the same moves. But he wants to, like, the same setup, and he wants to see, like, the same game, who would win, me or him. So not fighting each other, but fighting the same person the same way. So they would run the same deck, we would have the same deck. Both of our cards would not be shuffled. It would be dealt in a certain way. You know, maybe we shuffle it once, and then we give the same dealt to the other person. Just basically, circumstances set up the same way, who would get the win, or who would win better, or who would lose better, you know, that kind of thing. Because he thinks that we play very differently. Anyway, that was fun.
That was 32 minutes.
That was 32 minutes.
I'm so tired.
She's so tired. She's a sleepy girl.
I went to bed at 4:45 last night.
PM! I went to bed at like...
I woke up at like midnight and you were still up.
I was still up, yeah. I think I went to bed around 12:30. Because I was like, alright, I'm good. I was very bummed.
You were doing Marvel Snap.
I was doing a lot of Marvel Snap stuff, yeah. At one point, I did nap. I napped from like 5 to 6-ish.
Yeah.
And I regret it. I definitely regret it because I missed out on getting the Mr. Sinister on User 3. That was the only one I was really trying. I almost got it for you, too. And Josh. I was working on you and Josh. It would have been all 5 of my accounts that I managed. But I fucked up on 3 of them. So I only got it on myself and Father. And I like it. It's cool. It's alright. I would have liked to have it on User 3 because User 3 is my test one where I take things to infinity and go, do I like that or not? And I was thinking about that. So now you can upgrade cards to whatever rarity you want. You can just skip. There should be a preview version.
There should.
Where you click and see, how does it look? Will I like this upgrade? Will I be upset with an upgrade and regret it? Will I accidentally click on the Black Panther and I take him too far and he looks terrible now? Not too bad. Like, terrible is an exaggeration, but in comparison, it's terrible. Like, if you show me that first, we're like, Zach, Phoenix Black Panther with the red frame. I'd be like, oh, that looks kind of cool. And then you show me the gold, I'd be like, oh, I want that one better. And you're like, I regret it. But they're in the works of it, you know, you being able to pick your own frame. And I see 2 ways where it works. One way where I know you want to be done, but we're still talking. I could talk about this game forever. They need to hire me already because I could do so much for this game. And okay, so I'm thinking the downgrade would work, where you could downgrade just like you upgrade. Maybe it's a little bit cheaper. Maybe it doesn't move you along the collection track as much, but just so you can like, oh, I don't like that. Now, the preview option that we were just talking about would solve that issue. You wouldn't be able to like, oh, I regret that, and downgrade it in that sense. So the other way, because the way it's set up right now is like Pokemon. When you evolve your Charmander, it's now a Charmeleon. You don't get a Charmander again unless you make him go fuck something. He goes fucks the Ditto. You get an egg, and that egg will not be the same Charmander that you had. It could be shiny. It could have better stats. It could have worse stats. It's not going to be the same one. It could have egg moves. There's all kinds of different things. It's not the same. You don't get a copy of it. And that's kind of how this game works. You're now getting a split. It's not the same one. You can literally never get the same one ever again, which is kind of fucked up because, like, it deters people from upgrading things and it makes them get dumps. And then, so if they solve this issue, then dumps are pointless. You know what I mean? Because then you're going to get cards. Like right now, if you get a card you don't like, it has a purpose. You throw your boosters at it and you go, cool, my other thing will stay looking cool. But if they add a way to use old frames or to downgrade, then what's the point of a dump? What's the point of a card that you don't like? Getting that pixel variant that you don't want. It will have zero purpose now. And that's where they come in with that other idea that they had, the album idea. Where it's like, if you collect so many of that same variant, you could get A reward, B reward, and so on. At least that's how it kind of seems they're wording it. So right now, if you buy 10 variants in the shop, you get 2,000 tokens and a premium mystery variant in addition, right? I'm kind of thinking that's what it's going to be like. Oh, you pulled 10 Venomized variants, whether you bought them or pulled them. It keeps track somehow. It's an album where it shows you all of them. And then you get like a reward for getting 10, then 20, and so on. Maybe it's more like 5, maybe it's smaller rewards than we're thinking. Somebody said it like that, and it just made me go like, wow, did they really read my fucking comments? Because I know people want to be able to search for things, but I've been posting it a lot, and like I say, to see all of yours at the same time, and then they call it an album. Wow. Hire me. What were we talking about? Oh, the other way old frames could work that I see. Because downgrading is one option. I don't think it's that great of an idea, but it was just my first idea, and I was kind of like really trying to brainstorm it and see. I don't think it's that great. I think it would be better than nothing, but I think the real way to do it is to just pick which frame you want. Like, you can just kind of, okay, show this one. Now, the issue they're having with that, because obviously that's like the easiest way to do it. The issue they're saying is, well, what if you look at it and you're like, I'm not sure if you can upgrade it or not? Because if you're selecting it as a certain one, I guess it would kind of work like right now, in a deck, you can only have one of a certain variant, right? Your Namor has it. You are using the Battle Pass one exclusive from last year. That's the one that's in your deck. If you want to use the other one, you have to swap it in, right? I guess that's how it would work in the collection, where if you pick a frame, it's now that frame in your collection. So they're saying, well, how would you know if you're able to upgrade it or not? If it's selected as that one thing, you might think, oh, I can upgrade it, but you already did upgrade it, so you can't upgrade it more. One, that sounds like such a, whoopsie kind of mistake. I learned my lesson real quick by just looking at it, by clicking on it. So it doesn't even seem like it's really an issue. It seems like an excuse to me. But two, what if it's not in a collection that you're selecting it? It's just in a deck. So when you put it in a deck, you can adjust which frame. Seems to solve the problem.
Seems to solve the problem.
So when you see my resume come in, please hire me. We have ideas. We have lots. There's so much about this game. I actually, like, just in terms of the collection, I think there's a lot of things that they could add. I was just thinking about this recently. So first of all, we can have more decks. No, don't laugh at me yet. We could have a lot more decks. Okay, there's little things that we could do with this game. Right, more decks.
Like notes.
Yes and no. Like, if you yes and no. So, good job, Agatha. You're doing great. Hold on, I gotta wait for the game to start, otherwise it kicks me out. There we go. Okay, game started. So if you go into my notes, not this one here. I just had it under my like most frequently one. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Okay, so yeah, it's things Snap needs to add. Okay.
That was a lot.
No, that wasn't the list. This is the list. Now we're looking at the list. All these check marks. Yeah, it's from here up. It's a lot, and some of them like they touched on, so I just like have it. But yeah, no, there's a lot, and the ones that are checked off are the ones that Alex, Lily, and I already talked about. Yeah, so I think there's a lot that they could do collection-wise, and you're right. Like the list isn't good enough. I should have it categorized easier for reading and such, because it is kind of overwhelming to look at it like that. I agree, because I'll look at it and be like, what should I talk about next when I'm sitting there with Lily and Alex? We've done it once. I don't even, is that video even public? Did we make it public? I don't know if we made that public.
Was it recent?
It was recent-ish. You came home from work, and the AC was off because the power went out.
Ugh.
It was that day. I don't know if I made it public or not ever. But anyway, no, they could really do the collection area a lot better. I put it in a comment recently. I don't even remember what everything I said was, because I was just like, hey, you can do this for the collection, and it got a lot of likes and stuff, and people were saying like, oh, that's a good idea and stuff. I don't even remember what it all was. Obviously, the whole searching thing, because I've been saying that for so long, to be able to search for certain variants and art styles.
I'm surprised they haven't added that already. I feel like
it wouldn't be that tough. I feel like all you need... So right now, the way it works when you search for something is it's just searching for text. So click on any card for me real quick. So, Uatu, the Watcher, once this is in your hand, you can see the unrevealed locations. Those are the words that pop up with this. But if you'll notice, Uatu, the Watcher is not written here. So it's not just the card text. It's going off of the name too. You can search the name and get it. You can search the, and it'll pop up all the cards. Anything, I mean, there's going to be a bunch because of the, not just in the title, the. So I think there's a few ways that they can fix that. If you filter title or text box. There's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh game that had it like that, where it's like, are you searching for a card's title or are you searching for a card's text box? You can search it here or here. It's two different categories where you type in. And you could actually type in both, and then it would like filter even further because there are some cards with similar names and similar effects, so it would filter that way. So I think that's one thing they can do. But I think a third option would be really nice is just tags, right? So Uatu the Watcher. A tag you can throw on this would be space, right? Or other dimension, something like that. But more so, pixel. And anyway, they just go nuts with this. They just, anything they can think of that has relation to this card or this variant specific goes in that tag section. And then, when someone searches for a word within that tag, it just pops up. I think that's all they have to fucking do. Because obviously they have it in some way right now. And maybe it would just be added onto it. If the easiest way to do it is to not do the 3-section thing like I just said. Is to just add on words to this. Because Uatu the Watcher doesn't affect the card's effect at all. So clearly Uatu the Watcher is written somewhere within this card's like file. So it'll pop up with it. So I'm just saying add more words, and it won't affect it. Add space, add dimension, add pixel, add the artist's name, and stuff like that. And then it just pops up with the search. That's it. That's all you need. I don't remember what my other ones were, because like, I had a whole bunch. But yeah, I can talk for hours about this fucking game. It's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. Anyway, sleepy girl wants to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
I want to bed.
Oh my god, it's still light outside.
It's still light outside. Of course it's still light outside. It's only fucking 7:41.
Bedtime.
No.
Fortnite time? You play Fortnite I nap?
I don't play more Snap. I want to talk about more. I could do this forever. Where's Alex? Let's call him up and just get him over here. He can talk to me for a while. I want to be hired. I want to help make this game even better, because people have complaints about this game, and they're valid complaints. They're valid complaints that can easily be addressed. And yes, there are only so many people working on this game, and yes, they are working on a bunch of the things, and you'll see it quickly. But like some of the older issues have just been issues forever. We've been complaining about like being able to search since like probably December. Never been added. But we started complaining about cache, the spotlight caches being shit. It like almost immediately fixed. So they are listening. Definitely listening. They are working on things like in the back. Like people are complaining about the frames a lot. They are working on that. They said it's going to be soon-ish, but they just don't know how they want to do it exactly yet. Sure, fine, whatever. They need to hire somebody. Listen. Who can work on some of these other issues that people are complaining a little bit about? But quality of life, really help out the game.
This guy right here.
Yeah, just saying. Currently no jobs. Listen. All week I'm available. Except Saturday and Sundays. That's her days. I'm really blanking. I'm trying to think what other ideas I have for the collection, because I posted like 4 or 5 in one comment, and people liked it. And one of them was the searching. Obviously, I forget what the other. I think one of them was the being able to pick your frame. Oh, I know which post it was. Hold on. I know exactly which post it was. Let's see Agatha lose this game real quick. Hold on. We can just pause this so people don't. No one's watching anyway. Who gives a fuck? It's fine. No one's watching this. This is for future us, I guess. Come on, Agatha, lose for me. You know how you always. Oh, she's definitely gonna lose, right? Unless the Captain Marvel flies to the middle. Hold on, we can take this over. I'm going to throw you back to the right, sweetheart. Actually, I'm going to move this shit around a little bit. Hold on. We're going to put your cool deck that we featured over here. I'm going to... Fucking shitting bitches. Hold on a second. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to move this. I don't know. Stupid fucking bots.
Really?
Okay. We'll put you here in case we want to do more stuff with your phone.
I don't know, please.
What's mine?
My brain's mushed. I played so much Marvel Snap today.
Hey, that was your choice. That you chose to do a bunch of Marvel Snap before you got home to the Marvel Snap man. Like, come on now. That's a little bit out of you. Alright. Omega Red. Let's see.
I don't like Omega Red.
So, hold on. Is she about to fucking win? Agatha, come on! Wait, how did you lose? Wait. Captain Marvel fly to the middle. Captain Marvel's 5. She flies to the middle. It would be 7. Captain Marvel.
Is she not on reveal? No.
At the end of the game, move to a location that wins you the game, if possible. If you're ever, like, playing this game and you're like, didn't her effect used to say it's slightly different? That was me. You're welcome. I complained about it at least 2 or 3 times, and her effect got changed almost immediately. I don't call that a coincidence. I'm confused, though. Why didn't Captain Marvel fly to the middle?
I don't know. Maybe Omega Red did something.
Okay, yeah, you're onto it right there. If Omega Red's a plus 10. No, is a plus 4 if you have 10 or more power.
If you're
ahead by 10. So if Captain Marvel leaves here, it's now 12. That's now ahead by 14 as opposed to 9. So then this would go up by 4. If this goes up by 4, this is now 9, this is 7. That's why. There you go. Good job.
You're so smart.
All right.
I didn't even have to do math.
Quick time out. I'm going to like immediately take back the mini likes because this one only got 5. But usually I get like 20 to 30, which is...
The last one that you had 41.
Yeah, I know. And that was the top comment of the newest post. Yeah. So they better know who I am. All right, so here's what we got here. Oh, yeah, look at this. Okay. All right, so first... Oh, yeah, duh, I forgot. Okay. 1. Searching is the obvious one, right? You should be able to type in chibi and it pops up all your chibis. It would be nice to see that. You know, I posted this on a few... This was the second time I posted this, but this one I had a bunch more ideas. The first time I posted it, somebody was like, well, if you could just search for a variant and buy it that way, that's too easy to get them. And then,
What?
yeah, because they thought I meant like in the shop to search for it and then buy them that way. They're like, oh, that just makes it too easy for like the random... Like, no, people want it to randomly pop up. First of all, I don't think people want that. Second, that's not what I said. So I didn't even like argue with the guy. I just put in quotes, your collection, because that's what I fucking said. If you could search in your collection is what I fucking said in the first one. I was really annoyed. Anyway, searching for certain variant styles. Steampunk. See, I didn't even put in this one. People understood. They knew. More deck slots. Come on. 20. Listen. I have 2 right now dedicated for paste. That means these are the decks I swap in and out of constantly, and I just wish that I can just have them as a stationary deck. It would be very nice. Because, like, to constantly set your variants sucks. It's not so hard. Like, I do like that the game has a copy-paste feature. But to constantly change your variants based on the deck... Listen, I have a lot of cards. I have a lot of variants. This is a first-world problem right here. Mm-hmm. All right. Default avatar and title. So, whenever you delete a deck on that same kind of topic, it goes to just the default of no title and the guy who this like the dark silhouette shield agent guy as your picture. You should have a default avatar and title that you set for yourself. So whenever you make a new deck, you don't have to change it every single time. That's annoying. Also, set all avatar and title options. So if you're changing one and you're like, well, I really like this one. I want it to be all 20 of my avatars. You should have a button that just clicks set all. Just like when you change variants. And asks, do you want to change this for all your decks? Same thing. So that way, you can change all 20 at once without going 20 and going through them. And is it even on here? It's not on here. Another one I thought of with the avatars and titles is being able to sort between the avatars and titles. Same way that Fall Guys does it. You favorite the ones you like, and those ones appear at the top, and then the ones you don't really favorite are at the bottom. So that way you can just get to your more frequent ones at the top. Versus, I don't know how it's sorted right now. Maybe it's alphabetical order, but it's like finding whatever you want is annoying. I know the titles are not alphabetical order. Good fucking luck finding whatever one you want to use. There's so many if you've been playing this game for a while. And there's just like, it's not a huge issue, but it's an annoying issue. That it's like, why is this even a problem? I should be able to favorite them. I should be able to sort them. I should be able to just, what's the other word? Archive them. Lily likes to do that in Fortnite, where she has like skins and stuff she doesn't like to use, so she just has them not show up in her locker, but she still owns them. She should be able to do that. Do all fucking three. I don't care. All right. Downgrading frames of cards or just choosing a former one. I think the choosing is the easiest way that they could do it. The downgrading one would solve it, and it would be better than nothing, because right now we have nothing. But the choosing is the best way to do it. I think it's just, as I said, like you choose it in the deck. So in your collection, can you click off of Uwatu? In your collection, it would be whatever you currently have it as. Scroll down just a bit so we can get to something else. Yeah, you have a lot that you're missing. All right, let's stop right here. Your Dr. Octopus, because I don't want to butcher his name. Your Dr. Octopus is a blue. Is that green? I can't tell. It's green. It's green. Now, if you go to put this in a deck, you could click on it. Can you click on it? Okay, so what I was just thinking is you got this button here. You got this button here that would add him to a deck, or remove him from the deck, or swap in if you're selecting a different variant. And this one to look at your variants. This one leaves it. We have a lot of room here for buttons, right? I'm not saying clog this shit up, but you could put a button here and a button here. All right, that's at least two, okay? Because the two I'm thinking are one, select frame. So while it's in a deck, just like here where you can change the variant, you can change the frame. Within the deck, it will stay whatever that for that deck. And maybe it'll have the same thing that pops up like, hey, do you want to change this for all decks? Whatever. I think that would probably be nice for people that are like, I want this Black Panther to only be at gold. Whatever. Okay? And then over here is an option that we haven't seen yet, and I don't know why it still doesn't exist because they've been talking about it since like December, is when you get a card and then it drops down, it kind of sucks that you got it what it was worth more. Example, She-Hulk. I bought She-Hulk at, I think, 3,000 tokens, and now she's 1,000. Right? Maybe I bought her at 6,000. I may have bought her at 6,000. I'm not quite sure. But the point is she goes down from pools. 5, 4, 3. Right? Now she's in 3. You can grab her for free. But I paid tokens for her, which I probably had to get real money to get. So they wanted to have, like they said this is their idea, not mine. They wanted a badge on the card to show that you've had it before it dropped. Now my first thought is, what if I don't want it there? Because it's going to look kind of ugly taken away from the picture. So my thought is at all times, even in-game, there's a button on screen. I've literally just thought about this today in the shower. A button on screen that you click to toggle it off. And that's it. So it's always there. You can toggle it off. That's it. So 2 buttons. These are 2 buttons for the question here. On any card. Select frame. Toggle badge. And most of the time the badge one's probably going to be blank. Just like this one right here. You don't have any of the Dr. Octopus variants. So it's just kind of blank, blurred out. Yeah. So this one will probably be always blurred. This one right now, you'd have at least 2 options. You click on it, and it would be the gray, and the green. Furthermore, because we were just talking about this, I'm going to throw this in here on this conversation, because it's with the upgrade. So this one upgrades, and can you click on that? If your phone didn't need to charge, we wouldn't have this issue. So right now, she can click on the plus, and she can go through, and
I feel like
as you click them, it should show you a preview. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
Like, they could do the preview, and then the same way they do preview, you could be, like, set for all, or set for...
Oh, you're saying... Okay, so when I was talking about the toggle button down here to select it, I was thinking of a weird, like, drop down of each name. Like, so it would be common, uncommon, rare, and it would be the name. So as you click it, then it changes it here. So kind of like the filter button. What's your battery at? It's so hard to... Do this, do that.
8.
Give me that 8.
I would say just have it so, like, you could...
Yeah, okay, so I do like your idea, but I just want to say what mine was. So mine was more of like, so from the screen, you would click here on the left, and it would pop up, not your variants, but it would pop up like this, and it would be the different names of each rarity that it could be. That's all I'm saying. And then as you select it, it changes it. That was just my first idea, and I'm fine with it. I think it works better. Like, I think it works fine. But I think your idea does work better for... Like, it would be the same thing. So you click here...
I mean, you could even do it just on that screen. Just add another something somewhere.
Well, I think you're almost there. But I like, you click this button, that's not there, and it takes you to this screen without the like upgrading this, and you just kind of select and then click set in deck. That's it. I think that works perfectly. But also for right here, when you are upgrading, you should be able to just pick. You should see it as you're clicking through. Mm-hmm. That would be really nice to go, okay, I do want to upgrade that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I want to test something. Here's a blue. So if we're on this screen and I move it, yeah, see, it does show the movement and stuff. So that was my thing. Like, if it does show the preview, you would see, because here's a big one. Have you ever had a blue frame card that you like, but you're not sure what's going to be animated when you take it to purple? This was all the issue. You see the purple before it's purple. Mm-hmm. And you'd see the gold and the rare, I think that would be huge. I think that would be great. It's a shame that we talked about all this, because this is at the end of the other video. Those two videos have nothing to do with each other. My girlfriend playing with Marvel Snap. Also, by the way, here's things I would change about Marvel Snap, like hardcore. No, because I want to do this like its own video. I want to really like...
You can't edit it? Just like split it?
That's so much work.
To just split it?
Okay, listen. The stuff I have, sure, fine, you can split it. It's not tough to split it. It's not. But the way I have it set up, the applications I have, I need to get better stuff. I don't know what's good. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to spend money. What I have to do it for free would lower the quality, 100%. Mm-hmm. And at that point, it's like, I'd rather just re-record it. And we could have a better script, and we could talk about it better than on the fly thinking, because this is more of a podcast than it is like, here's what they need to do.
It's more...
I mean, this is natural.
Yeah.
Because, all we're going off of is a tiny bit of list. And that's what we were doing with Alex and Lily, and I need to make it public. I just didn't want to make it public when we don't have a second episode yet, because it's episode 1. We literally call it that. But we haven't thought of another episode yet. I think you should definitely be on the show, because... Lily didn't present much, but you obviously have stuff to talk about too, so no offense to Lily, but, like, she knows. She just sits there sometimes. So that's the choosing for... Oh, my God, that would be so fucking good. That would be so fucking good. Not only the preview, to be able to choose it off of there, and the search. Oh, okay. So people were also... I know I don't want to add too many buttons, because like I said, there's not too many buttons. People were talking about, it would be really nice, and this is the exact words of somebody I read, if I could flip over the card and read stats about the card. First of all, you have card backs, so that doesn't really make any sense. But I like where your head's at. If there was another button here that you can click... So maybe we should have... Okay, so what were the buttons? Hold on, what were the buttons? Because I want this to make more sense for the other video. So what buttons were down here? One was to select the frame, and this one was what again? Oh, don't tell me you forgot
the badge for...
Badge, okay, yeah, so those could both be over here. Oh, shit. The toggle for the badge should be able, like, to set in deck. Don't show the badge in-game. Hi, how's it going? What? You're tired. Oh, she wants to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I want to talk about this for hours. I want to do these changes. So over here, you'd have select frame, select badge, on or off, right? I think you can easily fit 2 buttons down there. Maybe just raise this shit up just a... Oh, you know what? It's probably the certain size because of the text of other cards. Maybe if they just raise everything up just a tad, because there's some extra room up here that we're not using. Up here, just a tad, just a little bit, just so that way the buttons don't feel too cramped down here. Because nobody wants to touch the wrong button accidentally. It's annoying. Even if it does nothing, it wastes your time. Okay, so those are those 2 buttons. Over here, 1 button, 2, and maybe this should just be 1 button total than just 2. But I'm thinking 1 button for like information lore about the card, that character. So you click on that, and then it just pops up a screen. You can just read about that character. I mean, sure, fine, you can go on Wiki, but people do want that in-game. So why not just give it to them? It's not that much work, to be honest. Like, you just copy-paste their Wiki. You know what I mean? Like, it opens the web browser. No, that'd be stupid at the point.
It would probably take, like, a whole nother person.
It probably would take a lot of work, now that I'm thinking about it.
Just to go in and copy.
Okay, so just the other idea, then. For the idea of being able to search for certain things, like, as I said, the tags. So up here, you click on it. There's the artists. Those should pop up when you search. If you search Ryan, this card should pop up. That's my point. I'm thinking a button down here that shows the other tags that I was talking about. Example, she's a shield agent, right? You should be able to click on that, and it shows you all the things that you could search that she would pop up for. Shield, female, anything like that. Blonde, fucking, it doesn't matter. Whatever you can think of about this character that would pop up for this one, Chibi. The other one's Pixel, whatever. Whatever you could think of would be down here on a little button that you click, and it just shows the little things that could pop up. Just all the little tags that could pop up, you could search. Bam, that's it. Just so you know what else you could search besides Chibi and the artist, because I feel like they could go nuts with this. People are also talking about, Oh, wow, that got 107. Yeah, see, that's probably why mine didn't get that many. People were like, I'll just click on this guy. He's got less to say. It's less to read. No retreats allowed on turn 6 if any player has already snapped. Listen, shut the fuck up. All right. Sorting cards based on your personal usage, etc., etc. Like, there's just so much you can do with the collection that just make this better. So if you go over here and you sort cards, you could easily have more room up here for... Look at this. You got this whole area up here that you can have so many more searches. One would be favorites. I would really love to have like favorites first, or a filter of favorites first. So cards that you frequently use and you want to be able to find them faster. Like, it's not a big deal. You can find any card the way it is, but just quality of life, save time. Why not? You know. So that's one. Favorites could be one. Usage could go right here, right? And that is, it keeps track of how many times you've played that card in game, or maybe in a deck. Also, I think it would be nice to have like, I had an idea for something about like show currently in deck idea. And I don't remember where it was. It's something on my list because I have my long Marvel Snap list. This is all the things that are going to be in future episodes if we ever do them. I don't remember what exactly it was, but it made sense. Oh, that was one that we talked about in the episode. An undo button on deck building. Have you ever accidentally clicked on a card, dropped it from the deck, and you don't know what you dropped? Fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Because this game autosaves.
Where I don't remember every card, so I have to like go through and be like,
I don't remember every card.
What card was that?
Oh, I remember every single card. But even, like, I'm talking about, like, I accidentally clicked it, and I don't even see what I got rid of. So it's not a fact of, like, oh, I saw the picture, I know that card. Because, yes, you can show me any picture, and I will be able to tell you probably everything about that card. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! I can do that with any of the older cards. Not even, like, old. I'm talking, like, Vrains and below. Because the new stuff is just dog shit. I'm not reading that shit. It's not worth trying to memorize. So, yeah, an undo button would be nice. Or to just turn off auto-saving. Because currently it's on auto-save. So, should be able to emote on locations.
I want that.
Yeah, we were talking about that. That would be a good one. Frame history you've seen for each card. Okay, yeah, that's another one. So I can see every single card that I don't own as long as I've seen them before. Hold on, let's do... No. There we go. So, have you seen every card? Mm-hmm. Oh my god, Alyssa, you've seen every card? I haven't even seen every card. So when you haven't seen every card, it shows up on like mine, where it's just the silhouette. You don't even know the name of it. Mm-hmm. It's just, and what I would usually do with that is I'll sort them by alphabetical order, and then I'll just go, okay, their name is between D and F, so they're, maybe that's Echo, I guess. But that's what I would used to do when it was like, I have the silhouette and I don't know what it is. So my idea is, if you can see cards you don't own, based on seeing them, why can't you see variants? So I think it would be nice to be able to click on a, okay, well not that card, obviously. Click on, okay, no, not that card. Fucking shitting bitches. Where's it? Okay, here's Nakia. Be able to click on this, and then there's just maybe a little button up here or something, just somewhere, and it's like show unowned, and also turn off duplicates, because when you start getting a lot of the same card split, like I have Agatha pages, I can just scroll for so long to get Agatha. So turn off duplicates of like the same kind, but different variant types, because those are called splits. So turn off splits and show unowned. It should show you every single variant, whether you own them or not, just based on if you've seen them in a game against somebody else. That'd be really cool. And from there, you should be able to also click on it and be able to, again, preview what it looks like with different frames. Because I've already seen it in game. I've already seen it in my game. Why can't I see it in my collection? Not to own, but to view. Because you already do the same thing with cards, right? She doesn't own Howard the Duck, but she can see what it base looks like. Even if it was grayed out like this, just to be able to see the different variants without going to a website, you know? We shouldn't have to learn about the game outside source-wise. You should be able to in-game see all the variants of this card. So you can go, oh, I want to buy that variant eventually. Hell, if you're going to do all this, how about a little button that says notify me when it's in my shop? So you get a notification on your phone that's like, hey, that Howard the Duck variant you wanted is in your shop. Why don't you go spend money on our game? You told us you wanted it. People would use that. I think that'd be good, especially for the casual people who don't go on every single day like we would.
For like Ready.
Yeah. Oh, that would be interesting. Now I was talking about specific artists, but I was talking about specific variants. But that's a good idea. Specific artists. if you could, I don't know where you would fucking go with that. I guess maybe off of the variant. So again, we're talking about a card that maybe you don't own, or just variants, because we can. Fucking Christ.
I mean, you could just go to each card that has a card.
That's what I'm getting at. So 2 buttons up here. One is turn off splits, and another button is show unowned. Okay, so we show unowned variants that you don't, and you click on it. So right now, if you click on here, it automatically does the favoriting. It's kind of annoying because, like, I thought maybe it would do this where it shows the artists, but I think fine. From here, you can then click on the artists and then maybe see. I feel like that's how they're gonna do it, not the way I want them to do it. But that might be where you go to albums and stuff like that, and then you can see all the ones that you own by that artist. But something like that, where then you can get notified from when that artist has something in the shop that you have or that you could buy. I don't know. I'm getting too far off. There's so much they could do with this game, just to make just little tiny things. Maybe some are bigger ones, maybe a little bit medium sized, right? But not even like game breaking. Just quality of life. Make this game more satisfying to just enjoy. We love this game so much. I want to work for this game. All right, we're done. Stop me. Stop me.